funded by Israel, Corona Family Foundation, which is then also tied to a massive commercial real estate firm owned by an Israeli citizen. That would be Adam Milstein Pacific, which is probably where Miss Rez is likely getting her various fake addresses and empty buildings from. Again, these are their real addresses, one in Newport Beach, one in Encino, and a third in Los Angeles. Do with that information. That is
James being a legend. No, Stop Anti-Semitism is well known for doxing people who say anything bad about Israel, the government of Israel, even in Yahoo, Jewish things, whatever it is. Getting them doxed, getting them kicked out of their jobs, getting them fired, getting them ostracized, all sorts of horrible shit. Yeah.
Sorry, folks, I'm just moving you.
And so I just want to remind us, again, as we get into this, as we look at the environment on X, as we look at accounts like Stop
Don't worry, nobody's here yet anyway.
Israel has just multiplied its propaganda budget times 20. Okay? Times 20, not times 2. 20x the propaganda budget. And this is obviously coming from a Israeli source-forward Jewish independent nonprofit. And now, there's a weird rumor floating around out here. I wasn't intending for this to be a section in the show until I saw this tweet from Milo today. And yes, I know, Milo. Yes, I'll talk about it. But I just couldn't help but notice I know for a fact that Charlie Kirk has not been buried. Like, he's not in the ground. And listen, Milo's a very controversial, polarizing figure. We'll mention that in a second here. But in my limited experience on the internet,
What's up?
Observing Milo's
Welcome to the shed, folks.
I have seen Milo.
I used to be live every day, but the phone I go live on broke. I had to take it to the phone repair shop. Glad to see y'all. We're smoking on a backwood with the axes. We got a Tasmanian pattern axe we're working on back there. Hopefully, the time we're done, it'll have a cross wedge just like that one. What's everybody up to? Yeah, man, I'm working on the whole don't smoke, but at least I don't smoke cigarettes. This isn't quite as bad as cigarettes for you. I am a Christian, so I'm trying to do better always. An Orthodox Christian. Good night. Yeah, it's 11:48 for me. I'm in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina, so it's about to be 12 for me. Y'all like my grandpa's Carhartt that got handed down to me? This was my grandpa's, and then my dad's, and got handed down to me. It's the coolest jacket I've ever owned. West Virginia's awesome, man. Hey, you're into software and stuff. I'm sure you probably know old school RuneScape, the video game. I'm addicted to that game. I'm pretty good too. I got a max med level. Orthodox Christian. It's like the Catholics without the Pope. They're one of the original branches of Christianity. Technically, right now, I go to a Catholic church, but I'm Orthodox in my heart. To be fair, I've been addicted to a lot of things in the past, but I've never been into uppers or anything. I used to do downers and, pop pills, and I used to sip lean, think I was super cool.
Kind of shitting on Nick in the same show, you should know that a lot of people will shit on Milo too and call him like a gay fed.
I've seen that emoji now.
And you can look those threads up as well. And Ripers will be sure to post them everywhere that Milo posts.
Don't feel bad, bro. I mean, it didn't hurt my feelings. I'm on the internet, man.
As all messes are,
Yeah, all the oldest churches on the planet are Orthodox. And if you look at icons alone prove that Orthodox is the first Christians compared to Catholics. Catholics always say that they are. Because the Catholics, you can Google Catholic icon of Mother Mary spraying breast milk, and there's a crazy icon of her spraying breast milk into a man's mouth. All the Orthodox icons, the pictures on the walls, they stick to the original Byzantine format, which the oldest picture of Jesus is the original icon. It's from the Byzantine Empire in like the 3rd century, and they make them all look like that. So even in Israel, the Orthodox Church is actually the 3rd biggest landowner in Israel because they own all the churches and stuff there. But the Israeli government is starting to take it illegally. They took a church from them and turned it into a square for the gays.
Check this out. Since she started doing this work, our PR people have been getting
I can't really officially say I'm an Orthodox Christian because I'm not in full communion with their church yet, but that's what I'm working on. Is what real?
So he thinks that he's
I am in
talking
full
about how
communion with the
Candace
Catholic
is
Church right now,
tearing
but
everybody apart.
I mean, they're not the ones I want to be.
Tim's not
They're
exactly
just the ones that are
quick
close
enough
enough.
to realize that what you just said is that there's a massive incentive structure right now.
Yeah, of
in the
course
content
Jesus
media
is real.
For all of the conic
Our whole
influencers
timeline is based
to
off of
jump on the
Jesus.
bandwagon
We
this
literally,
time.
you know how you
Jump
know
on
it's
the shit on Candace
2025?
And
Because it's
what kind of incentives do you think
technically
they're offering?
died 33
They're
AD,
at least offering access.
but
That was a direct
it's
statement of they're
2025.
offering
I
access.
think
If
they
you want to shit on
based it,
Candace,
I think
bring you
it's,
on. We'll hype you up.
you
Share
know,
your shit. We're
I don't know if
interested.
he died in year 33 and it's 2025 after that, or if it's 2025, minus the 30. I'm pretty sure it's including the 33.
Well, we have this nice screenshot of you on the screen. What else might be floating around as incentive to stir up dirt about Candace?
Yeah, the Episcopalians, some of them can be alright churches, and a lot of them are real gay friendly, but somebody's gotta preach to them. But yeah, I wouldn't be an Episcopalian. They don't actually have apostolic succession back to the apostles and Jesus, really.
Ever since I reported on his attempt to sell to the Daily Wire.
That's funny. This is my first stream back, and I'm getting the most comments I've gotten.
One last little take here.
I wish I had my whites boots out here to show y'all. I don't know if y'all will stay. Y'all stay here. I got something to show you, but you gotta wait. It'll only take just a few seconds. Please have the attention span. It'll be worth it.
Republicans aren't going to win the midterms because Candace Owens is investigating the truth. It's so
is one of the biggest podcasts on the right doing everything to go to war organization that helped get Trump elected. Turning Point, specifically, was going out and registering people to vote. Without Charlie, it's in trouble. Turning Point needs to be able to go out and rally young people and register them to vote. And she's doing everything she can to destroy that. And that is going to, I suppose, it's going to rip out the coffers on the right. There is no organization like Turning Point that exists anywhere else that has the resources and the reach. And without Charlie, I'm not sure that they can make it. But
Tim, let's put this real simple in plain English. Candace Owens is what you would call a journalist. And you might, come up with your own mean words to try to call her. Candace Owens is reporting on stories as a journalist in search of the truth, wherever that may lead her. And in particular, like a good journalist, she is in pursuit of holding the powerful to account, particularly the corrupt and evil powerful, the powerful that look suspicious, the powerful that have committed crimes, the powerful that are fucking shit up. That's what
Hell
Candace
yeah,
Owens
still
does.
got 2 viewers.
What you are doing for a living is
These are my new boots. They're White's
a
boots,
talking head, an entertainer, a
but
shill. But you are not a journalist.
they're
so
blood
it's
core, so
understandable
they're
that
all
you would
black
not
right
be
now and new
understanding
looking,
what she's doing.
but there's
She's
red
doing a
underneath them,
different job than you. She's doing a different service for the American people than you.
and they're
You are
handmade
not here to do journalism, and you have
in
never
the
been doing
United
journalism. You host
States.
a talk show that is just entertainment.
And you see the
dressed up
red
as
there in the
information.
laces.
But it is not journalism, okay? So let's just clear that
I'm
up.
not. I never said I don't love the gays,
And you are just a skateboarder turned influencer with a
but I
podcast.
don't love their sin.
Okay? The point of journalism is to hold the powerful to
But
account.
I'm
Not
actually
to get
having
presidential
these
elections,
boots
not to take part
sent
in
back
sides,
and
not
rebuilt
to shill for someone,
to
not
a
to take
wider
donor money and
size.
try to
That
your
when I
guy
first
and
ordered
want
them,
to
they
be
only
a
offered a
loyalist.
double E as the
Okay?
widest.
That's not what a
And
journalist
now I
does.
saw
In
on their
fact, that is
website
all
that you can
disqualifying
get
for
up to an
journalists.
F,
That's why I feel quite confident saying that
and
you're
I
not.
needed an F anyway. So I was like, hey, could y'all
So,
rebuild these for me in an F since y'all didn't have it when I ordered?
because
And
we're
they
out here
said, yeah.
busy doing journalism, and you are like MTV for
They're
2020.
badass, man. White's boots are the most badass boots. You only need to buy one pair. They're so fucking expensive, but they'll last you your whole life.
There has been a credible threat on Candace's life, and she has given you
Not an ad.
enough.
I found my
ammunition to at
first
least
pair
take
on
someone's
eBay
face.
for $100.
But I
They're
know
my
enough
steel
to know
toe
that it
ones
is
that I
quite serious.
wear for work mostly.
And the fact that President Trump is ignoring an allegation of an assassination contract taken out by the French head of state on a prominent U.S. citizen is affecting his approval rating and his legacy. That is the kind of reason.
I'm not in my
why
house. I'm out in the
conservative
shed.
base is fractured. That's the kind of
I'm in
reason
my
why
workshop.
USA is crumbling. It's because of what they're all
Why'd
doing.
I have
This is
gasoline
not hard to understand. It's not
chainsaws
something okay? Candace
in
Owens
my-
is just reporting on the situation. The situation is that we're being ruled by a bunch of fucking spineless sellouts
Yeah, this is my
that are
man
taking
cave.
orders from someone else and playing games with the American taxpayer.
Well, you might not have
while the American taxpayer is being threatened with their life.
I was gonna have us
Being
listen to
bludgeoned into bankruptcy,
like Ian Carroll or whatever
Being
I'm
shat
listening
on.
to.
having their freedom of speech restricted.
But he's getting
So-
kind of boring. Why, you want
Let's
me to
just
turn
remember.
it off?
Candace didn't bring Israel into this conversation.
Or you
Candace
want to
actually
hear it?
held off for quite some time. She held off longer than me. In fact, it was Charlie Kirk that brought Israel into this situation. In case you had forgotten, Tim. In case you had forgotten, Nick. It was Charlie Kirk that brought Israel into the situation.
He's
Shout
like
out to Harrison Smith.
talking about
I
the
don't know who needs to hear this
Charlie
again, but
Kirk
the person who blamed Charlie
situation
Kirk's
and,
murder on Israel was Charlie Kirk.
if it was Israel.
And everyone said, oh,
Thanks
that's
for
just
the lights,
ridiculous.
folks.
Like, oh, this Harrison guy, he works
I
at
should
InfoWars.
probably
Really? Come on.
go like my own
Jewish donors play
stuff
into all the
on my
stereotypes.
burner
I cannot.
accounts. So I So get further in the feed. Where is everybody from? Drop where you're from. Where is everybody from? Drop where you're from. Where is everybody? Peace, man. It was good. Thanks for hanging out with me. God bless you. God bless as well. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. In nomine Yeshu. Amen. You definitely need that blessing living out there in Baltimore. Lord knows it. Give me a sub. No, I was just going on my burner accounts to give myself extra likes to get me boosted in the algorithm. What I'm actually listening to is Ian Carroll is what I was listening to.
Start shopping all these new listings now on Mercari. I know I will.
I'm pissed off right now. Yo, see.
I usually just play whatever I'm playing in the back, listening to, like for my news or whatever podcast in the background for us to listen to.
It's time to shine, and I'm
What up, my man?
What's
up? What you got going on?
It's kind of like if you can't take the heat, don't come in the kitchen.
Just hanging out.
Like I'm here now.
And I just got
If that's how you feel about how I sound,
just got this new tool here for
y'all are in a sociopathic parasocial relationship. This is the same guy again, I think. This is crazy if y'all are real people. QQ porn. I mean, this is the nature of the industry.
Who's he talking to?
Get off your phone. Go touch grass. That's fine.
What?
Do that.
That's just
Reality is like,
a video.
figures matter.
I climb trees for a living, and
Happening in America.
I
It's
just
happening.
got this
For
new
better or for worse.
rappel thing to help me slide down smoothly without, because this shit, this pulley or the rope right here will start burning your hand when you're sliding down, and this I just have to touch the top, grab the top of the metal and use the metal to do it, and then also when I'm going up, it just slides with me, and I can grab and go up inch by inch. It's fire.
Not the way that I would choose to be, but that's fine.
It's a big one.
Yes, it's a McGar. It's a backwood they call it.
Okay.
It's a big old blunt. I smoked half of it.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I was just.
It don't agree. I appreciate the offer.
I was just picking up the shine it to you. I already know you don't partake.
It's okay.
Yeah, see, I just got this from a buddy today. I got a really good deal on it. It's Notch. It's name brand. I hook in right here.
You hook in there and the rest of it is climbing.
Yep. And I can.
You can climb or you can just
I can climb right up the rope with it.
or pull it back and ride it down.
Yep. Or. And anytime I want to stop, jump.
Just let go.
So, as long as it's holding me, I keep bending this. I need to hook it on something stronger to fuck around.
You need to put your board right across here and put a big
This
anchor,
stuff
a big anchor in it.
this stuff just has too much termites. I gotta I'm gonna have to put boards just to repair it.
Right.
So that's why I don't do shit like that.
And to find
But I
this
can
board,
put to this shit.
this is a
Right
true
here.
2x4.
Yeah.
Rough cut.
Yeah. I can't clip to this, and that should do it. Hey, Missy, don't you eat that food?
Missy, come here. What you doing over here?
It's a
Look at that in
damn
here.
notch.
Missy,
Cancel Ian Carroll group Bible
now
study.
you stay right here.
I have done group Bible studies, not online.
I don't know. It's,
Probably never. I am never going to speak for Christians. I'm never
Chloe.
going to speak for Christ. I'm never going to tell you how to interpret your book.
I'll have to look
And
it up, figure out what
realistically,
it's
most would hate
called.
how I would interpret Christian teaching and the Bible.
No, it's by
Somebody had a
Notch.
couple of those.
Oh, it's a Notch MB MBS 23KN
Just stay right here. Be good.
Out of
Come here.
the
Out from the road.
you don't
Thank
have to
you.
like become like a full-on
I have to take her back to
whatever the
school.
Baptist sect is that
Read
takes
teacher.
offense.
She's just gotten bad habits now.
You know the
In
ones
school
that go
or
shit for being
hanging around Ozzy.
like you don't have to like a lot of atheists and like science people.
That's the one you don't like.
Yeah, I don't love these kinds of handles.
I'll make another handle. You know, because it all comes
you
screws
always,
apart.
You always can. Yeah, that's mini machete. Neighbor's got himself a mini machete here.
I'm into knives, you're into axes.
Well, I'm into knives too. I got knives all over the place.
Yeah.
We got different tastes in knives. I like drop point blades and sword style knives and retention ring knives.
Yeah.
This one's like my favorite. I play around with my knives, spin them around.
That's what I do there.
Spin them around for everybody. Show them how tactical I can be.
If I'm not mistaken, this thing comes on. Where's the axe? It's my axe handle. It's my axe handle.
Firecracker.
I thought this unscrewed. And it still may.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just tough. If it's screwed, got a screw, it'll come unscrewed.
My axe handle has 3 sections this big, and they all screwed together.
Peace, beast Dorito, in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, in nomine Jesu, amen.
That sounds more, not Spanish.
It's kind of close to Spanish. It's because it's Latin. It's
Okay.
a Romance language. It's just
The
how
dead language.
people do blessings if you're old traditional.
Dad was very fluent in Latin.
I took Latin class.
He took it in college. Took 4 years of it in college. One time he went.
Yeah, I bet he knew. I bet he could speak it like nothing.
You see, most doctors, they'll write
Yeah.
in Latin.
Yeah. That's why I took it too, at first, and then I just fell in love with the language, or with the culture.
I like cigarettes 3 and 4 times just to get through it. Just smoking.
Don't like that motherfucker in here.
No, I'll chew on it now.
You'll choke me out, get on me, and my mom will bitch at me for smelling like smoke.
Blame it on me.
I will, for sure.
Andrew come home. He been out wandering around.
You know?
It's a badass truck he's got.
Damn sure. I do fucking his truck. I'd rather a Tundra than a Tacoma though. But for Tacoma, it's a good one.
It work?
That's my lighter. My daily carry, everyday carry, EDC.
I got one about that wide.
Yeah,
Real
you
simple
showed, I
fan.
remember you showing me that.
Just don't know
It's
what
cool.
the FS stands for. I'm gonna lay it back right where I found it,
You
or right where I picked it up.
good.
Jumbo. If I was any good with engraving, engrave your name on the outside of that. Or if I had Dad's engraver. He had one of those like
I know ways
desktop.
to do it. It never really felt like having it done anyway.
Is that scales?
Yeah, for ginseng. I got Dutch ginseng on top of it right there.
Oh, you been out hunting?
No, I just bought it.
I'll go hunt some.
Go get me some. I'll pay you for it.
I know where 2 ridges are full of it. Is it down around here? Is it as bad as it up in the mountains?
It's all died off to pick by now. We're just dealing in dry right now. That's all that there is left. I'm a licensed ginseng dealer, and I just bought some root earlier today. Since we're in the Appalachian Mountains, it's the most sought after ginseng in the world around here.
Anywhere in the world.
It is, because it's the most potent, naturally growing ginseng.
Japan eats that shit up.
That's exactly who buys that shit from me.
They, of course, half their meals are cooked with ginseng.
It's an aphrodisiac. Look at that neck.
Yeah, okay, you stay right here.
That neck's nice and twisted. That's how you know it's good. This stuff's some alright. It wasn't cleaned very well, so it's dirty, dry stuff. But it don't matter though. It's all good to them. It'll get us more than I paid.
Your trail cam work.
I ain't got it going yet. I ain't put like an SD card and stuff in it.
And 8 batteries. 8 AA batteries.
Yeah, I need to. I want one. I want to just get one anyway. I don't even like trail cams. They kind of suck. I want to just get one that links directly to my phone, that I can just pull it up on my phone and look at, and it'll ding when if something goes on. That's what you don't want.
I started to buy a skateboard today.
What for? To try and ride?
I used to ride.
Fall and bust your ass?
I used to ride quite a bit.
Let me. Never mind, there it is. I was worried I lost this next.
The newest one, it's a big head.
The last one I made, yeah, it's my heaviest head that isn't that blue one, what do they call it, a maul. It's my biggest regular axe head that I use it's a European Tasmanian axe head. European Tassie from Germany. The only markings on it says Germany. I don't care. Germany right there at the bottom. If you see Germany.
Yeah. And it just barely. Well, it wears off pretty
It's
easily.
from like the 1920s.
Yeah, you're lucky to have any inscription on it.
Yeah, that's
If
why.
it's been used.
That's why
Really?
in the 1920s they just stamped Germany. It was made here, our country. And I cross wedge that. It's a beauty. Even though I didn't fill up that great.
Yeah.
But that's because the handle, the American style handles on the Australian knife are hard to. Sometimes they don't fill up all the way in the bottom.
Where this wood has. And that's not a wedge you stuck in there. That's coming off the handle right there.
No, that's wedge I found it in.
Okay.
Where that wood is where it would have been empty looking. But it doesn't really affect it other than a little bit of, like it doesn't affect it very too much. Like I've beaten the hell out of it and it hasn't, fucked it up. As long as you get the top filled out.
Right.
And it's not too much, one little gap won't kill you. But my next one, this one right here, there ain't gonna be no gap, hopefully.
Now that one looks similar to this one.
It's a Tasmanian style too.
Okay.
It's from Australia. There's Tasmanians. except that was made in Germany for use in Australia. This one's a plum, which is the same brand as that double bit right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same brand, just their version of a Tasmanian. I loved how the rounded look of it. It's like a
It looks like a heavy duty,
yeah,
whack your head pretty good.
fucking chop right through a boot axe.
Mm. Nice tree. Come up with the double fork up there.
This is staff,
Yeah, I'm
but yeah, it is a nice tree.
to see that before you cut it down.
Oh, I didn't cut it down. I just found that and broke the tops off to make it a little shorter because it was sticking out long.
You know, Christmas tree shovel and long spade shovels.
Yeah, fucking suck.
I got 3 of them.
They fucking suck.
Your crossbow down here, it doesn't shoot out a barrel. The arrow just lays there on the top, right?
It's kind of got pretty much it holds it there, but that's not like a real crossbow. It's just a little wooden one. There's like a thing in the back that clips it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll listen to some Valhalla TV.
Smart schedule. It knows just how I like it and can save me money. I like that.
I got a wild
Give
hair up
me
my
your full name,
ass the other
your
night.
address, and we'll get that hat to you.
I'm
All right, that's
designing
the last giveaway
a
we're going
bike.
to do, and then we're going to hit the last of these super chats, and we're going to head over to Ian's.
Yeah.
But again, I don't give a fuck what America First meant 100 years ago. America First now means America First policies,
What's gonna
period,
be
because I'm tired of giving fucking
the
billions of
big
dollars to every goddamn
seller
foreign
on
country in the world except for America. I don't give a shit if
your
that
weight
means
and
something
drive,
negative to
your
you
pressure
personally.
pedaling
America First,
goes
bitch.
straight to
period.
the rear wheel.
If you don't like it,
Ah.
too bad. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude.
I don't
but
know
whatever. I don't give a
Way
fuck what it said
the way
100
I
years
got
ago.
it laid out.
AJ
Work.
says, hey, fellow vet here, and recently
But
found
you
your
know
show
what?
after the shooting. Congrats on 401k. Hope to be a
It
long time
doesn't
listener.
matter.
Appreciate it, AJ.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh,
All right, Debbie
I figured out how to make
says,
it.
here late,
The neck.
touch and go at that. We'll get
It's
the
gonna have
full
2
show
necks.
later, but for all I've been here, top show
And then
tonight.
one.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. For VFT, give it to someone else. Love your show. Thank you.
Instead of
After-
a shock,
What?
I'm using the
I feel like
crossbar
this is
to slide
what
in
in
and out.
Botswana.
Hell yeah.
I don't know about this, but I probably should look that up. All right, Agent, thank you. All right, Moo Daddy says,
That'd be
Erica
good.
Kirk is so authentic, I fully expect to see her star on her own
That'd
reality
be
TV
hard
show,
to pull
TV show
off.
in the near future. Hey, if you didn't know, she's already been on multiple reality TV shows, including
Right,
dating
dead
shows, like what
center.
was it, Paradise Island that she was on?
Where
So wouldn't be shocked.
pedals, the crank's
Seems
gonna
like
be.
they want Erica and JD Vance together. Kind of looks that way. Tucker got
The-
Blake Job.
The main
Blake Job
pipe's
on TV.
coming
Was it
down,
after
will
he
come
got
down
fired from
and
Tucker's
pivot
show?
right there.
Really?
That's the only place it's
Now Blake drops Erica's
Gonna
name 2
pivot.
times, and we think she's
a
sus.
big, huge
Interesting.
double
You're
shot
one
on
of
the
the two.
front.
Hey, AJ, I appreciate you always being here, brother. You're one of the 2 live streams I watched to the end. Congratulations
And then
on
I'm just
400K.
ready to have-
Thank you. Thanks for always showing up to the live, brother. America,
you
fuck
sit there,
yeah.
stand
You
up
as
and
well,
start the
American
pedal.
citizen. A lot of regulars here.
You're
All right, TV Mark says
automatically
America's lack of care
pressure
from
and
kids
weight
makes me think she
on
didn't
the
carry them. I can't find pictures of
rear
her pregnant.
wheel.
Just a thought. You know, that's true. There are no pictures of her pregnant, which I think is the most bizarre shit in the world for a young couple. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. To your point, it's
I've had
fucking
no
weird. Super weird.
pictures of my
Because that's not a thing
Landon
anybody of like
mom, and
from
she's
my wife
pregnant.
to anybody else's wives that I know that doesn't have any pictures of them pregnant with their kids. Very weird. Thank you, honey. All right, Jeff says they put Charlie's security team to Trump soon enough. Nothing is right about that. Tucker got Blake job. Yeah. TPSA dislike Traeger awake yet?
You got any
We
common
just got
job?
that one. When you and wifey come to
not
Australia, I'm on acreage and we'll show you some background
scheduled.
country. Well, I don't know when
I
she's
got
coming, but I mean, I've
one
been
that
there
I
before,
need to
obviously,
do
for work.
That's like
Darwin, Catherine, where else was I?
I do for where's that
Sydney,
that
Northern Territories, a
that
bunch of
I'm
different
just
places.
like
Love Australia.
doing
My
to help
favorite
these
country to
old
work with,
people
my favorite
down
ally, my
here.
favorite partner. It's not even close.
That
We
I
didn't have the
plan
flag.
to
Oh, there's
do
the Australian flag
that I
right there.
might that I'm gonna try that thing out on just for fun.
We love Australia here.
But other than
Paramount
that, I
Tactical
don't have
dished on
any
Candace
right
yesterday.
this
That's too
second.
bad.
I'm gonna get.
Shame to hear that,
Oh,
that
we'll
Gary's
get
going down that road. That's too bad. Amanda, has anyone
Right
found
now
out
it's kind of the
if the
slow
Gibson plates are
season
following
for
your career?
residential.
Ian has
Yeah.
done a bunch of content on that, Amanda, which we are going to, if he's still live. Is he still live?
Let's see.
He usually does pretty
Right
long shows.
where
Let's see.
well, it's
We're
actually a
almost
house
about to head over there.
across
Ian done?
East Union.
Ian's done.
From
we
Bridges. It used to
went
be
past
Bridges
Ian. All
house.
right, well, never mind. I
Um,
guess we're not going to Ian's.
guy was way
He
up
did a
in the
pretty short
tree,
show tonight.
but as he went up,
There it is,
he
guys.
drifted-
We went too long. This
it
one took a long
drifted
time, 4.5
out over
hours.
the road.
I knew this one was going to be a
And
long
he
one.
had a huge limb
Just based off of
They
how
had
much
some
information we
girl
had to get through.
down there in
So
the
appreciate you
yard
guys staying with me.
holding the rope, and he's getting ready to cut
Alright,
it.
we're almost there.
He
We
looked,
should just
wait
watch
for
Harpo
traffic
on
to come through.
Paramount Tactical just now, and he
I
is
was
sweating
like,
bullets like Megadeth.
man, he's gonna
I gotta
cut
watch
that
this.
loose.
It's like the 10th
And she's
comment
sitting there
I've
watching
gotten.
the traffic
Maybe we'll
that
react
like
to
this.
it.
She's not paying
They
attention
said
to
the day
him,
Kansas had some
which
birthday.
is
We
where
saw
she should
that.
be paying attention.
Thank you,
Yeah.
JD.
He cut that limb loose.
Brother,
And
you
she's
already, dude, you already started
the
the
bank.
show out with a big 200 down. That's crazy, man. You don't gotta
Did
do
it
this
just
stuff,
drop
man. I
or did
appreciate
she
you,
do
though.
it
Super
right?
generous.
I don't know.
Guys,
It,
if you didn't know, Mr.
we
was
went on
usually
up the
on
hill.
off.
He
Before
was
he went live,
holding.
he dropped
I mean, it was
$200.
just
Got a bad
barely up
screenshot
there. It was
tonight.
ready to
Congrats
drop.
on 400,
You weren't
40K.
gonna wait
Well, we're
to
not there
find
yet.
out.
We're at
No.
400. Do me a favor.
Well,
I'm
we
late
come
for
on
a
home
meeting
and
in
get away from
Volvo,
it.
so could you take the
I don't even want to see the
watch?
accident.
Yeah, me and Cash
Afterwards.
Patel, bro. Me and Cash Patel got the watch, dude.
Cause
We'll take it
We'll
up
do
together
sweet
for you, bro.
smell.
This is, I'll wait for you there, brother. I appreciate it, man. That's super generous of you tonight. Two
Some
big
weed.
donos. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. And yeah, again, me and Cash Patel, we got the watch, brother.
At a certain point
We'll
for
see you
me,
in Valhalla, brother. Me and Cash.
I can taste the
Legend, guys, I got
differences of
another
them, but they
episode
all
coming on
taste
Cash
like
because
weed.
he's done some
I don't
even
taste like
fucking
weed.
dumber shit.
Just different
Last 2
kinds
days,
of
man.
weed.
This guy, I'll tell you though, Cash
There
Patel is a
ain't no
gold mine for
fruity,
content.
nothing that I'm
He
tasting
literally
that
is.
might smell that way.
I will tell you this.
Um,
I installed a bunch of fucking
No,
high-level VPNs on my computers
actually, kind of
because
smelled more like
I'm like,
sweet pea.
at some point, the FBI is going to try to
Sweet
like
peas?
download
Sweet
some
peas.
fucking crazy shit on my computer and a manifesto
What is-
and try to kill me because I'm coming from
I
so
don't know
hard.
why that
So
didn't
I'm
come
like
up
trying
that
to
way.
make sure
But that's
if Nate all of a sudden gets
Probably the
arrested
same
for some
chemical.
crazy shit,
Is in here.
we all know what happened. So I'm
just took all the
expecting
grain out
all
and
of
gave
you
it to the
guys
horse and
to come
passed
out
everything on.
and protect me.
No, it
But
might be like
we know I've been
one of
very,
the
very,
same
very
chemicals
critical
that they
of
use
the
in
director of
sweet-
the FBI over the
sweet
last couple
peas.
months. So,
they use in the same.
all right,
in-
Raymond says let me
like
bounce a
they
full
spray on the
transgender
weed
and be-
field or
be over to the
something.
channel so I
yeah.
can get good ones.
Who knows?
Yeah.
April says I lost my husband
You can grow it in
1.5
North
years ago
Carolina,
suddenly. I'm
legally,
sorry to hear
right?
that. Still don't feel
can't
still
grow it.
don't feel safe
You can
here
buy
at
it.
home because he was my protector and
You
I
can
still
buy
go
well,
podcast
Delta
talking about it.
8
This is a
stuff,
great point. I'm
like-
sorry, April. I'm sorry to hear that.
You can
It's
buy it
absolutely
and
tragic. To
shit.
your point,
You might
This is
even
like
be able to
every-
grow Delta 8
every
if you know how.
every
or
woman that I
if-
know that lost their husband.
If there's Delta 8
It's
seeds,
just-
but
Most women aren't even functional the first couple months that really did love their husbands, let alone
Well,
on
you
an
can just
insane
find my dog.
podcast tour. Right?
All
So,
right, so-
prayers
Probably-
for you and your family.
trying
And
to
I'm sorry to
treat
hear about
that.
that. But
yeah,
great
she's
point that you're making.
she's in heaven
All right,
over
Dominic
here
says
sniffing,
congratulations on the channel
sniffing
success.
all in here, all the
Ozzy
cats.
again, great content.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Hell,
Thank you,
she acts like
Irish
she's a
with
hound
the-
dog sniffing everywhere.
Matt World says please watch the
Good to
Crowder
see you,
Fuentes
buddy.
interview.
All
I
right,
watched the
man.
entire thing. Fuentes spit in his base's face.
I got the viral boneless couch because I needed a new couch and I didn't want to pay a few $1,000s, and I was curious to see if it's as good as everyone says.
On what? I thought Nick did fine on that. What did Nick do to spit in his own base's face? He's a controlled op? Why? Seems like he flopped. What do you mean? Because he just said he wasn't anti-Semitic? I don't know. Seemed fine to me. He's going mainstream. Like, this is what people don't understand. Like, you want him to still be, like, Gypsy Crusader based and, like, say crazy racist shit nonstop. Like, he's not going to do that. He's going mainstream. That's his goal. Which, yeah, if he wants to go mainstream and he wants to have a YouTube channel, he has
Missy,
to
you
tone down his
go
content.
get your daddy.
I don't know why you guys are surprised by that. Like, that's completely normal. They're not going to let him fucking be mainstream if he keeps saying the craziest shit ever. Again, there's a balance to it, right? You can be based, you can be Gypsy Crusader based, and you can never be on any platform, or you can migrate your way into the mainstream, okay? So, it is what it is. He says he believes in cash. If he said that, that's fucking retarded. Yeah. Okay. We'll check the email. Hold on. I'm trying to see, yeah, I don't know. And again, look, there's a lot of things I disagree with Nick on. A lot. But let's give some perspective here. Do I agree more with Nick Fuentes or Mark Levine? Do I agree more with Nick Fuentes or Ben Shapiro? Like, I don't agree with everything Candace says. I don't agree with everything Nick says. I don't agree with everything Ian says. I actually agree with most of what Ian says. But I don't agree with everything everybody says, man. So he sold out. He sold out what? Because he doesn't want to be banned around the fucking world? On every platform ever? Kid wants a real life, and he wants to be part of the mainstream, just like I am. I'm part of the mainstream, right? So, you know, don't beat him up too much because he's trying to tone down his rhetoric. Whatever, who cares? If he keeps dropping N-bombs and saying crazy shit, then he's never going to be part of the mainstream. Just something to think about. He's very, very important to the conservative movement because he controls the Gen Z conservative demographic. That's what you guys need to understand. So you can get butthurt and get pissed off, and then what? You're going to push the entire Gen Z demographic to the right, or like outside of the movement? We don't want to do that. Okay, he's important. We don't have to agree with everything he says, but he's an important part of the move of the conservative movement for sure. Is what it is.
Y'all ever play RuneScape?
Anyway, keep moving. AJ says the difference in time it takes for the sound to reach the target in bullet 2,500 feet per second to reach the target. 140 yards reach is the target is 0.205 seconds. Snap timing indeed. Yeah, is it? The math I did came out at 0.16 seconds. 2,500 feet per second for 140 yards. I mean, that's pretty close. But yeah, that's not. The difference between 0.1 second and 0.2 seconds is nothing, and to your point, 0.2 seconds is nothing. So you wouldn't be able to hear that at all. So we're in agreement on that. Butch says, I thought the Democrat Party was falling apart fast. Republican Party said, hold my beer. Here's the thing, Democrat Party is falling apart. They're rudderless. They have no leadership. Gavin Newsom right now is their best hope, or AOC. Both parties are garbage and have, like, once Trump is gone, 2028 is going to be wild because there is going to be no real front runner leader of either party. And both primaries are going to be going. 2027 is going to be wild, guys. It's going to be fun politically to see what happens. All right. Shailene says, I put money on on the text about the Sorensen building being purposely used to be misleading, hoping no one would catch it. Well, you caught it, and then I'm going to I wrote it down. I'm going to look back into that, Shailene, because I thought that was super interesting catch from you. John says, Gary from Paramount had a female guest yesterday, and they were both ripping on Candace. Gary said he didn't know why she was unable to go unchecked. I commented that he was a sellout and left. What do you mean unchecked? I don't know what he means, like, unchecked. I don't know. Again, I like Gary, but if he's bitching about Candace, then that's unfortunate. And if he's doing softball fucking interviews with TPUSA, then that's where we're at this point. You know, I'm not going to defend that. People make their own decisions. It is what it is. All right, Stefan says the irony of his entire security team has plenty of blood on their hands, except they don't. To your point. They do, but they don't. Metaphorically, they do, but objectively, they don't. Funny how that works. All right, Taking Notes says GOP isn't a political party. It's a rolling billionaire coup hanging out of the coattails of the PDF file, as well as the Democrat Party, both sides. Moderate right, moderate left. They are all a bunch of controlled by our greatest ally, PDFs. Isn't it interesting? Both sides. All right. Alex says, congrats on 400K already. They grew up so fast. Thank you very much, man. Jason says, Uncle AJ. Oh, Uncle Alex. Yeah, Uncle Alex, Alex Jones. I love to call him Uncle Alex. He's the epitome of an uncle, right? You're like crazy racist uncle that shows up to Christmas. Not that Alex Jones is racist, I'm just saying. The crazy uncle. Uncle Alex and Crowder saved my life with Peter McCullough knowledge, but Crowder hasn't acknowledged the 1,000 questions from Charlie's murder.
What's up, y'all?
Actually, Charlie,
Where's everybody from?
Excuse me, Crowder, Stephen actually used some of my content and
From
said I was being a conspiracy theorist by saying
Appalachian Mountains in North Carolina.
Tyler Robinson didn't leave the roof with a gun. That was back when it first happened. But I'll give Crowder credit. He said, you know, I watch Nate's content and I like his stuff, and I think he's honest. So he said a bunch of nice things about me before he called me a conspiracy theorist. So, you know, at least he was, you know, at least he was nice and said he liked my content before he called me a conspiracy theorist, I guess. Maybe I'm being a little biased since he said nice things about me. All right, Harples on PT said roof. Oh, on Paramount Tactics said roof above tent had rock threat, so it was yellow taped off. Flashpoints are used in theater productions of similar DD as a 30-06, probably placed there as a distraction for close-up shot. I'll have to look at that. I gotta watch this interview now. It's like the 15th comment we got on it. Erica Kirk has an interview with Barry Weiss. Oh my God, no way. No way, dude. Barry Weiss. Oh, this fucking lady, dude. She's the epitome of what's fucking wrong with the media. And now, of course she's gonna do a goddamn fucking sit down with Barry Weiss, dude. Fuck. God, dude. Alright. Payne says Erica's still employing Harpool. I know, dude. I know. This is what drives me crazy. Wrap your head around that. I've fired vendors for much less than the negligence leading my spouse's death. Can you or anyone chat make this sense? No. I've talked about this before. I would have fired that entire fucking security company within hours. Within hours. Hours. The fact that they're still using that entire security company tells me a lot. All right, Ronald says thank you. Appreciate it. That's an interesting ticket. Could you imagine a split Republican-Democrat America First ticket? I'd probably vote for that. Honestly, I probably would 100% vote for that compared to Vance or fucking Newsom. All right. Liberty Bell says Massey is a true patriot. Your dad taught you well. Thank you for standing up for Candace. Congrats on 400K. Thank you. I do think Massey is a patriot. I think he's more libertarian than I definitely am, but shit, he's got a perfect liberty score almost. And $0 from APAC. You can't ask for much more than what Massey's giving us, guys. But I do like the idea of a Massey Conan ticket. A split Republican-Democrat ticket with America First. I like that ticket. I actually really like that ticket. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, dude. Let's get that trending. Could you imagine a split Democrat or a split Republican-Democrat America First? That would be a banging ticket right there. you get crossover from both sides. You get the populist left and the populist right. That's a pretty interesting ticket. All right, Crowder's a PS. Buffalo Jesus says Crowder's a PS. You guys hate Crowder, dude. I guess I don't. I guess I can't like Crowder anymore because my community has let me know they don't like Crowder. So sorry, Steve. I liked you, but now I can't anymore because everybody's let me know that you suck. All right, Crowder's POS. He's unhinged, crashed out on his 8-month pregnant wife, harder than Tim Pool. See, I didn't know any about it. I didn't know any of this. Harder than Tim Pool, crashed on a countess, super toxic to employees, and shit, munchkin counts are worth every penny. That's true. I didn't know any of that. So, there you go. I have to look into that. I will. Alright, is this the WMD phase before the invasion for oil in Venezuela? Probably. Yeah, they're just calling, instead of potential weapons of mass destruction, it's narco-terrorism, right? Alright, Namlo says, brother, please have a look in the book, New Lies for Old. Okay. I do like good book suggestions. New Lies for Old. Okay. Thank you for that suggestion. Nate, use VPN and Tor. Okay. VPN for sure. I'll have to look into Tor. Aussie. All right. Appreciate it. There are sheep wolves and sheep dogs. Real men are sheep dogs. That's what the Green Beret is supposed to be, man. You guys know the motto of the Green Beret, the oppresso liber, which means to free the oppressed. And that's sort of the same type of motto that we live by. And by that, it's not just the oppressed of oppressed people in foreign country. That also means people that can't protect themselves, women, children, things like that. So it's the Green Beret motto as well. All right. Newsom is Getty money groomed from youth. Yeah, I know. Newsom's scary. Won the bulletproof underwear? Okay. Payne says TP gives off mad Vatican vibes with palace intrigue, secrecy, and closeted faintness. Bunch of bitchy eunuchs. Neither Mikey nor Ned move towards their dying friend. No security drew guns. All sus. Can't disagree with any of that, to be honest. All right, Driving says email politicians not voting APAC servants. Correct. Is Gary... God, you guys are just hammering Gary. Is Gary from Paramount Tactical on the ISR 7K Club? He seems to be an anti-Candace tangent lately. Decade, a while, recent vid, nothing how CO has no receipts. I don't know. He's feeling very Matt Tardio lately. When it comes to Green Beret, that's just anti-all-America first creators, which is bizarre to me, but maybe I don't know enough about him. But I've talked to Gary a lot. I like Gary as a person. I'm a little shocked to hear about the things he's been saying lately, but maybe we all sort of, I guess, I don't know. We all sort of like, I guess, decide what our sides are going to be and where our morality is gonna lie. And to me, it's obvious. This is not hard decisions to make. If I'm going to decide between the sides, right? The sides are basically the sides of the America First side, which I see as, Candace Owens, Ian Carroll, me, Nick Fuentes, there's a bunch of other people that are sort of more concerned with, and we all disagree on a lot of things, to be honest, policy-wise, on how to implement this, but we're concerned with the truth, with putting America first, the American people first, American middle-class people first, lower class, not the technocrats or the billionaires, the Silicon Valley elites. There's that demographic, and then there's the sort of make Israel great again demographic of the Tatums and, that's the Levines and the Lindsey Grahams and the Randy Fines. And if you have to choose between those two sides, it seems like a really fucking easy choice to me. Like, you want to be on the side of Miss Rachel or Randy Fine? I don't know, guys. It seems like a really fucking easy choice. Baron Coleman, that's another good one, too. It's just super, for me, it's super easy. Cam Higbee is like, somebody said, what about Cam Higbee? Cam Higbee is like one of the most hardcore 7K club, like pro-Israel shills you're ever going to fucking find on the internet, dude. That dude is bought and fucking paid for. Big time. I don't have any problems with him, personally, I'm just saying. If you have to politically or ideologically find yourself in a group as we move forward, are you going to be on the side of Ben Shapiro or Candace Owens? Are you going to be on the side of Talmud Tatum or Ian Carroll? Are you going to be on the side of Nate or Matt Tardeo? Like these are choices you can make from an ideological standpoint. Not that I have any problems with them. I don't have any problem with Matt at all. Right? We're friends. But from a ideological standpoint, as a conservative, it's not like a very hard choice for me, personally. And like I didn't have to like go through some huge moral dilemma within myself to figure out which side I would be on. To me, it's just kind of like, hey, one side really cares about truth and America and, you know, the American people. The other side seems to really care about, you know, foreign countries. Seems pretty easy. And to my point, even with like Nick Fuentes, I don't agree with a shit ton of what Nick says. I'll listen to Nick and just be like, fuck. And not just, I'm not talking about like the racist rants or anything like that. On his foreign policy, right? When he'll talk about Venezuela or different things, I'll be like, God, he just doesn't get it. But there's also 60% of what he'll talk about that is super hardcore America first, where he'll say, okay, that's good. Comparatively to the other side, and this is why I'm also a big fan of, I'm a fan of Anna Kasparian. I like Cenk Uygur. I'll listen to the Young Turks. I don't agree with a lot of what they say, but I'll listen to Anna and be like, fuck yeah, Anna. Anna's crushing it on the America First. I don't really care that she's on the left. See what I'm saying? I don't dislike Cenk, man. I disagree with a lot of what Cenk has to say. But he says a lot of shit that I'm like, God, yeah, America First. Anna's just crushing it, just regardless, dude. I don't know. Anna is just, every time I watch Anna, I'm just like, oh yeah.
This is the absolute best phone holder for your car. Your phone clips right into it, and it attaches to your rear.
Like, oh yeah. Anybody. I want to interview Anna. Anna, God, if you see this, come on. I've got a big channel. We're working on it. I think she's great, dude. She's fucking fearless. She doesn't give a shit. So again, to my point. Cringe? You think Anna's cringe? Look at this. If you're saying Anna's cringe, you like dudes, bro. You like dudes sexually. Like, you want to fuck guys.
Fuck it.
You're a gay guy that fucks guys. So there you go. That's what I say about anybody that doesn't like Anna. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, Joe says, thank you, brother, for everything you do in your service. Can't say enough how much you appreciate it. God bless you, or God bless you and the family. Thank you. Saying Republicans
Fuck playing this game, I'm just gonna be one of the people who sits in the side.
Yes. Great point.
Still
Mega
gets
rally.
tickets.
And we got fucking nothing for it. Nothing for it. And so, yeah, to your point, why would we, what do we owe? This is my thing. For Tim's point, we got rallied together to help the Republicans. What do we owe the Republicans? And I'm talking two Republicans, two conservatives. Obviously the Democrats watching are like, yeah, fuck the Republicans. But to the independents, to the conservatives here, what the fuck do we owe the Republicans in power? We don't owe them anything. gave them our vote, and they did fuck all with it. So no, we don't owe you shit, dude. Let it be a learning experience. Lose your jobs. And that's what's going to happen. These people are going to lose their fucking jobs. That's the truth. And they deserve to lose their fucking jobs. That's how politics should work. We elect you, you don't do what you promised to do, you're fucking fired. Both sides. Democrats, and it happened to Democrats. Okay? They elected Joe Biden. He did fucking nothing. He did nothing that he said he was going to do for Democrats. And so what happened? Landslided the other way. So same thing happens. Republicans got power. They did nothing. Now you lose your job. And maybe eventually at some point, we get some politicians who realize we have to do what we promised to do, or we're not going to have a job. So it doesn't seem like it seems like either side, Republicans or Democrats, are ever going to get that. But we'll have to see. Yeah, well, that's somebody. Yeah, this is what we get every time. Left side, right side, it's all the same fucking Jewish turkey. You know what I'm saying? All right. Judah says, watch Baron Coleman reel the roof issue. He shows that Brian is lying and that the police chief did exactly as he was asked. It was said all about the roof, just about, oh, that's even worse, dude. If Barron's show that the police chief did cover the roof, that's not good. Payne says, Ellison paid Barry Weiss, God, I know, Ellison, as in David Ellison, right? Not Larry. Well, I don't know. It's fucking all Larry's money at the end of the day. Larry Ellison or David Ellison, whichever one it was. I think it was David, though. Paid Barry Weiss $150 million for her tiny blog and put her as head of CBS News. Think about how he and BB have secretly paid Erica McCoy boy's nephew, boy or heck says bitch boy. Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. Barry Weiss was an irrelevant podcaster who was doing like 3,000 views a video who got paid $150 million for a blog that basically does nothing. So that she could come and try to push the Overton window back in to where we're not allowed to talk about any of the things we're talking about anymore. That's the truth. All right, we got a couple more. We're almost at 5 hours. My God. You guys crushed me tonight. I love you. It's been a great show, but my God. I still haven't eaten dinner yet. I had one breadstick. One pizza breadstick from yesterday. All right, we'll keep moving. The Don says that JTAC knows when each type is appropriate based on the tactical situation and ensures all safety parameters are met. Appreciate your service, buddy. 100% true. Yes, we do know that. Which is why the whole Venezuela stuff looks so bad. F. Matt, love you. Susan, thanks, Susan. Nah, not F. Matt. Not F. Matt. I think Matt means well. I just think I don't know. I just, at some point, you think he's got to pivot out of that, but he just is refusing to do it. All right, Armed Appalachia. I'm sure other people have asked tonight, but where are the Epstein files? Isn't that a great question? Where the fuck are the Epstein files? Technically, they have, what, like a week left? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll get some goddamn excuse in a week from now of why they can't release it. And then we'll invade Venezuela. Look over here. That's the way it works. Dumb question. How effective is the Mark 19 on vehicles? Very effective if you mount it. Right? Mounted on the top of a, you can mount it with a Crow system as well. A Crow system is actually a computer-controlled system that goes to the turret of the gun that you can mount a Mark 48 or a 50 cal on. And you actually, for us in special operations in our MATVs, you actually can sit in the back of the MATV. It's completely up armored with an Xbox controller as you watch on a live feed, like it's Call of Duty for real, as you have your Mark 19 grenade launcher as you light shit up from inside the vehicle. So very effective. Anyway. Yeah, the Crow can be pretty buggy. That's true. That can happen. A lot of times where you have to go, oh shit, you gotta get out and get on top of it and use it.
What's everybody up to?
But still pretty dope. Yeah, Mark 19 jams a lot too. But anyway. to Destiny about it. The
Y'all
Young
think
Turks.
we're,
When you talk to Destiny about it, the Young Turks. It seems like he has a different view of the current rhetoric. Would you talk to Destiny in general? Yeah, why not, dude? Yeah, I've talked to anybody, man.
Y'all think the government killed Charlie Kirk?
There's certain people I wouldn't talk to.
Seemed like a military operation to me.
Rabbi Shmuley is like maybe one of the only people that I wouldn't waste my time on, because that's the type of guy that just like screams the entire time and there's no actual discussion. But yeah, I talk to pretty much anybody, man. I don't have a problem with talking to people, even if I don't agree with them. And I don't agree with hardly anything that comes out of that dude's mouth, especially Destiny. Yeah, there's that. There's this. I don't know, like, the full breakdown of that. Oh, my God. Norm Finkelstein? I would love to have him on the show, man. I've got a bunch of his clips that we're going to use on Tuesday. That dude is a fucking badass, dude. I love watching him. Yeah, Norman Finkelstein. I got a bunch of his clips for Tuesday, actually, that we're going to look at. But yeah, I haven't talked to anybody, man. Like relatively anybody. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, this person said things I don't like, so I'm not going to talk to them. You know, like, oh, Hassan said that he thinks Americans deserve 9/11, so I'm not going to talk to him. Like, who cares, dude? I don't get upset about words. You know, it's the last thing I'm really concerned about. Somebody said, no, that was Hassan, Gina, not Destiny. That was Hassan. I did a whole video on the second channel about Hassan shocking his dog, so you know. Yeah, I talked a bunch of shit about Hassan for that. But yeah. But I would talk. Yeah, I would have Hassan on too. I would talk to Hassan. I'd talk to Destiny. I'd talk to any of these people, man. I think again, like the only person I'd probably not waste my time with is Rabbi Shmuley, because again, that dude just like screams at everybody, and there's no conversation to be had. But any like this actual conversation, sure, man. Nobody invites me on their show though, guys. I've thought about this. I'm like, I started to like look around, and I'm like, everybody's on everybody's shows. And I'm like looking at my YouTube channel with like my numbers that we're doing on like views, and I'm like, we're doing like more views than fucking almost everybody, and nobody invites me on their show besides Alex Jones. And like my obviously like my group of friends, Ian and Jesse and JD and those guys, but like random people, like Pierce Morgan's not inviting me on the show, and you know, why is nobody inviting me on their shows? You know what I mean? Maybe it's coming at some point. I'm a respectful guest. Like I am. I'm not mean. I'm not gonna crash out. I'm not gonna yell at you. You know what I mean? I don't punch down. That's true. But nobody wants to have me on, I guess. So I need bigger arms. I don't know, dude. Like again, you guys. Here's the thing. You guys just get me by myself when I like show myself, when you guys actually get to see me next to people. I'm not small. Ooh, I took a picture at the gym. I usually almost never take pictures. I'll take a picture at the gym because I actually I've lost some weight, like some toned down a little bit. Let's see, I'll pull one up. You guys can see what I'm rocking with now. Let's see. Let me find it. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, see? That was today. That's about 235. That's 6'3", 235. So I'm doing work. We're doing work. Sorry that I found the weight you lost. So, yeah. Why didn't you do 2-a-days? Man, I'm too old to do 2-a-days. But yeah, we'll, yeah, I'm pretty big. I was up to like 260. And then, I'm
I on any test? Bro, I'm on everything, dude. I'm on all of it. Let's see, what's my stack? Well, before we take off, I'll say what am I on right now? Let's see, I'm on TRT, of course, Masteron, Equipoise, those are the steroids, and then HGH, Tesmarillin, so artificial HGH, real HGH, BDC 157, TB 500. What else do I got going on? GLP-1 for a little bit of weight loss. We got glutathione. That's another one I'm taking. I think that's it. Moodiness? I'm not moody, man. Super, super calm dude, actually. Well, I'm about twice the size, man. You got me by a couple inches. Goddamn, you must be tall as shit, man.
Got 8 likes. Time to get out of here. Good stream back, folks.
You know who's
Thanks
bigger
for
than me?
everyone.
Not many creators are bigger than me. Maybe not. He's not as big as me physically.
Nomine pat
Is Ian. You guys know Ian is fucking gigantic, right?
nomine Patri sit Filii
Ian's like
Spiritus Sancti
6'6".
nomine Jesu.
He's fucking
Amen.
huge, dude. Yeah, Ian's a fucking giant. Giant, bro. He's big, too. Like, he's actually pretty big, too. Yeah. Yeah, Ian's 6'6", I believe. Someone said he's not that big. Ian's 6'6", dude. In what world is 6'6" not that big? You're crazy, man. I was fired up earlier? What are you talking about, man? At what point was I fired up? Bringing you truth isn't fired up. All right, one more super chat. We're about to head out of here. Mitch says TPUSA members were at JTF Southern Border HQ at Fort Hohuaca, morning of 9/9, speaking with tons of 06 brass counterintelligence. I was witness like they were coming out of a PONR final brief. That's fucking weird if that's true. That's super weird. Ian does actually kind of look like Dr. You know, Dr. Disrespect's like 6'7" too, though. They're both fucking gigantic. Yeah, no, I'm nowhere near that big. My biggest was like 6'3", 255, 260. I try to keep it down around 230 now. But all right, we finally made it. One more hog cranking. Respectfully, Bussin is cranking that hog. You see the vet super chat? Did I miss one? I don't think I missed any. Yeah, I think I got them all. I didn't mean to miss any if I did. All right. We did it. 5 hours. My God. I knew this one was going to take a long time. I'm glad everybody stayed. We still have 6,000 people in here just listening to me rant after the super chats. Oh my God. You guys are the best. We have built, yeah, 5 hours later, and we still have 6,000 people in here. You guys are crazy. We got a great community. It's growing fast. You know, appreciate you guys. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got coming up? It's Friday. We got the Tuesday live. A couple videos will probably come up in between there. We're going to talk about Cash Patel a little bit here and there. I'm going to talk about Sleepy Don, Sleepy Trump, who obviously has dementia. So actually, there's a dementia doctor that's done a bunch of content on old Sleepy Don. So we're going to do an episode on that, and I'm going to check out some stuff you guys brought up on the episode tonight, and we'll get back to it. So yeah. Very, very cool. Don't forget to vote for me, if you haven't, in the pinned comment for Most Influential Man of the Year. That would be a cool thing to win, huh? We'll see if we can live stream that somehow if we make it there. That would be very cool. We'll shout out the BFT community, obviously. I got a fun outfit I'm thinking about wearing. final chats, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, all right, we did it. One of the longest ones we've ever done. All right, everybody, thank you very much for sticking with me for this entire long-winded rant. This episode is probably going to make a lot of people very, very upset. Wouldn't be surprised to see some Twitter backlash, but I don't have Twitter, so I don't give a fuck. Yeah, not too worried about it. But all right, that's going to do it, everybody. Thank you all very much. Thanks to the mods, Jasmine, our new mods, Joe, Jay, everyone. And yeah, we'll catch y'all in the next one. If it's not something sooner than Tuesday, we'll see you Tuesday. We got a good show coming up Tuesday with a lot of fun stuff to talk about. All right.
This thing, it looks like an ordinary hiking stick. This is from Rhino USA, and it's built for way more than walking. You carry this once, and never hike without it again. Let me show you why. Spear for fishing or self-defense. Down the line, stainless steel knife with saw and bottle opener. Next up, dual head screwdriver bit, Phillips and flathead. In the bottom, your ferro rod fire starter, and the back, emergency whistle. Non-slip rubber bottom for flat terrain, carbide steel for rough terrain. Top of the handle, there's a built-in compass, over 10 feet of thick paracord for shelter or repair gear, and inside the handle, you have a fishing kit, line, hook, and weights. And this whole thing is textured, lightweight aluminum built to take a beating, and all stored neatly in this canvas camo travel pouch. So if you want to snag one of these, I pin the link below, click it, and grab yours today. See you around.
Hal Rowe here from Bargain Basement Home Center. Need new appliances but need some help with financing? Bargain Basement Home Center offers 6 months same as cash for qualified buyers. They also have lease-to-own options, and you can go to their website and fill out the financing applications before you stop by to shop. For local delivery and installation available, buy local where they have literally thousands of appliances in stock for you to view. Check out the reviews online. Bargain Basement Home Center.
How's it going? All right, sorry about that. We just got to take turns. I don't want to do like too many at once. Sometimes at the end we bring a bunch of people up and
God gives us a new identity as his children. We belong with him as he intended. The Bible says we will one day replace the rebellious sons of God in his divine counsel. He also gives us a mission. We're here to grow God's family.
We're going to go on a fascinating journey. We'll explore some strange passages. We'll re-examine some familiar ones with meanings hidden in plain sight. We'll look at the Bible through the supernatural worldview of its writers.